Good day, fellow investors. Wall Street will take your money, so be aware. However, if you are a snowflakey flaky, this might not be the video for you because we're going to talk about things that hurt. So only if you want to be more than a snowflakey, keep watching. If not, bye-bye, go somewhere else. Because we are going to discuss whose fault it will be when Wall Street takes your money. Wall Street is made to get rich fast and do it as soon as possible, make a lot of money, and then forget about everything else. YouTube finance is structured that way. Everything related to other people's money, your money, is structured in such a way so that we get your money, get the fees, get rich fast, and then forget about it. And now it is the perfect time to talk about this. Because I made this video how it's not their fault that FTX went bankrupt, that a lot of you lost money there, but it is your fault because you didn't look at the risk and reward, you accepted the reward, and then there were many comments that perfectly explain investing money, what to stay away from, and therefore I really wanted to make this video to dig deeper into this. This is the essence of investing. So, great comment here. How I've been a fan of you, Sven, but I feel like this was not a balanced presentation of the issue. There was no mention of how these YouTubers greatly benefiting from FTX, and the reason I subscribe to your channel is that you've done your best to stay away from these type of businesses, except Seeking Alpha and Interactive Brokers that I use. But covering for the YouTubers or saying things, it's not their fault. All of us have the responsibility. And I had thought that you would make that point, just sharing my thoughts. And my point is, who cares about their responsibility? If you go through life expecting that someone else will think more about you than about themselves, that's a great fairy tale, but that's not reality. If you hire someone, if you work for 10, they will work for 5, and that's what you pay them. If you find someone that works for 15, great, but they will work 5 at best, and that's it, because they're not working for themselves, they're working for you. That's reality, that's life. The sooner you get that, the sooner we can move to real life, real wealth accumulation, real investing. If not, it's just fairy tales. Let's keep debunking these fairy tales. And by the way, yes, it's your fault, don't worry. Another comment, this is stupid, the YouTubers promoted scams, etc., etc., they got paid. If you think that YouTubers shouldn't be held any accountability, then that speaks volumes about you. Just because you are a YouTuber as well, you shouldn't excuse their behavior and blame everything on busy, unsuspecting, knowledgeable people, especially if they trust who claim to be professionals. Who claim to be professional? The easiest thing is to blame someone else, but professionals did tell you a pretty good deal about things over the last few years. I found this from December 2017, and then avoid it like the plague. Some people named Buffett and Charlie Munger, but then of course you need to listen to Graham Stephan or Jeremy or magicians or whoever. So avoid it like the plague. These were professionals, but not everyone else told. These guys are old, and I think it's perfectly asinine to even pause to think about them. Munger says, bad idea, crazy bubble, bad idea, luring people into the concept of easy wealth without much insight or work. So they told you everything, but you preferred to listen to real estate salesman, magician, what was this, retailer, minimum wage or something. That, I ask again, whose fault it is? Further, I totally hear your points, Sven. Hold yourself accountable, but do you think they aren't at fault for promoting something that causes financial manslaughter and getting rich in the process? That's a great point, but who cares about what happens to them? If you lost money, it's your money that you lost, and if someone holds them accountable, well, that won't change your situation. That's life, that's reality, and As soon as you stop thinking about the accountability of others, you can start thinking about your life, your money, your accountability. Think about the risk and reward, and then go forward, build real wealth. That's the message. Who cares what happens to Jeremy? It won't impact my life a bit, nothing. Good, bad, who cares? That's the message. I don't have the time to think about that. I have to focus on other things. And if you do too, that's the message here. That's the value I try to give you. I have to disagree with you, Sven, but I think they should be accountable. Otherwise, we can say the 2008 bubble was the people's greed of owning a house. Bankers just lent. And of course, no banker went to jail, but yes, it was the people's greed, not reading into the agreement where it said, even if you pay your monthly bill, if your house goes down in price 20%, after the price of homes doubled in 10 years, if your house goes down 20%, I will ask for another 20% down payment. That was written in the contract. So you have to always read the contracts, not just blame anybody else, everybody else. And then the fact is that everyone is creating this environment and cheering things up. You always listen to Warren Buffett, swing you bomb, give me the loan, do this, do this. That's what we want them to do. We create these people. And the goal here is, again, going to Charlie Munger, it's remarkable how much long-term advantage people like us have gotten by trying to be consistently not stupid, instead of trying to be very intelligent. And that is the key here. That's why I say if we lost money on Bitcoin, on this, on that, on Tesla, on we'll see later more, it's our fault because we tried to get rich fast, not slow and steady. I don't agree celebrities and stars on YouTube promoting unregulated things like a platform that deals in crypto have responsibility to only be associated with things that are good for their audience. Not everyone in life can protect themselves, and we as a society should help to protect each other and do good for each other. I have seen so many vulnerable people who are in a tough place get screwed even more by vultures. That's a nice way to think about life, but the sooner you learn it isn't reality, the better it is for you. And the thing is that, again, I say Charlie Munger has been warning us to avoid this like the plague, and the key is that great comment here. We need to have our own understanding of what we own and our risk tolerance. That said, it seems like many of these bigger YouTubers should be setting a much better example. And not really. You are attracted to what is similar to you. Don't expect too much. These guys became extremely successful because they were giving the people what the people wanted. This is what you want. This is what you have been cheering. A stock that you buy and then you retire on, no matter what, 100 times up or even more, 1,000 times up. This is what you want, and that is the foundation of their success and following, likely, slowly, failure. But they just gave you what you wanted. I'm repeating here. They just gave you what you wanted if you've been listening to them and lost money there. That's the simple but truth reality. And when it comes to selling, this is the easiest sale pitch ever. This is the easiest thing. You all want performance, you all want to make a lot of money. This is the essence of human nature, greed, and it will simply go on, go on, go on. We can show other stock, tattooed chef, down 90%, and lots of stocks are down 60, 70, but when there are no business fundamentals, then this will likely end up like this very good food company. We discussed it here, and I was the idiot for saying this is just a scam from the analysis here. Well, even since then, it's down 97%. Honest stock, everybody was going on the bandwagon of making money, even pretty faces. So we discussed this, but it was much more entertaining for everyone to watch the 5x potential than some guy here on YouTube saying how it is risky. when the price was 20 and everyone was pushing this. Also, I got destroyed in forums and everyone when I said that very good food stock, fake meat, fake everything, and said the danger was there, but I got destroyed. This is boring, Sven. We all want to get rich. We all want the 10x, and then now you have it 10x in reverse. So you have to know that on Wall Street, the core of Wall Street is to make money as fast as possible on human greed, on the greed of the people. If your father made the money working hard, the son will be greedy. So sooner or later, every cent out there will end up in the Wall Street machine. And the Wall Street machine is that you sell the product, get the fee, whatever the fee is, and then you end up rich yourself. The sooner you understand that, the sooner we can start talking about money. So it's not their fault. Who cares about them? If you lost money on these speculations, you lost because you were greedy. You didn't listen to Charlie Munger. Well, now you have it. That's the core. And I was also greedy. I also lost. That's the core of investing. But we have to try to avoid stupid things. And we are always working on that, no matter how hard and how fast others are getting rich. And if you follow that, if you follow the former cashier that now talks about stocks, then, well, you are in it by yourself. Because at the end, it's your money. Always keep in mind, it's your money, and you have to do the best thing for your money. And the best thing is boring, long term, compounding, educational, like this Seth Klarman 10 chapters that we have already summarized, which are the least watched videos on my YouTube channel, but the best ones. And if you can watch those summaries, then we can talk about investing. So see whether you want the harsh truth or you want to just keep on living on the grid and waiting for the Fed to bail you out. I'll maybe see you in the next video, maybe not. Who cares?